nostalgic future.
Welcome back. In my last video, I showed off Citra, the 3DS emulator. And I promised that I would show you how to set it up, and I'm back to show you exactly that. So, first of all, you just want to go to your Play Store, and then just search Citra. It should be the very first thing that pops up. Go ahead and install this. Now, while this is installing, I want to go and show you how to add that quick panel to the bottom of the emulators, or to the bottom of just about any app that you want. So real quick, we're going to run back to Settings. We're going to go to Advanced Features. And then we're going to look for Labs. Now that you're in Labs, open your Flex panel. And here's a list of all the apps that you can force to work with that panel. This really works the best for home consoles. It kind of pushes the screens out of the way for the 3DS, but I really wanted to show you how to do this if you're planning on using other emulators also. Now, it goes without saying you should only run games that you properly own, wink wink. Thank you. You're going to have to allow storage access, and immediately after that it's going to present you with the root folder of the device. Now, you're going to have to provide your own ROMs and create yourself a folder on the root of your device to put those ROMs in. Once you've done that, find your way to your ROMs, and you're going to want to select this directory. That way Citra knows where your ROMs are every time. Once you do that, it'll automatically import them all and automatically download thumbnail images for all the games, which I really like. Now, you can see we now have the Flex panel. You're going to want to look through the settings. As of the release of this video, you shouldn't have to change any graphic or visual settings. There's not really much to change. But if you notice any differences, mimic my settings you see here. Now, let's go ahead and jump into Mario Kart. We're going to allow the microphone only while using the app, because that's always creepy. Now, since I've ran this game before, it compiled shaders right there. Don't be surprised if yours does not compile shaders. That's just the way that this emulator works. Every time you play the game, you should be seeing more shaders compile. Now, as you can see, the layout is not really the way that I'd like it. So we are going to adjust this layout to make a little bit more sense for the device that we're playing the games on. I mean, really, mainly, I've got to get the Start and Select drop down, and I want to bring that L and R from the very top of the screen all the way down to the bottom. I don't play a whole lot of games that use L and R, but if I need them, I'd rather reach slightly down to tap them than to reach all the way up to the top of the screen for them. And they're nice and out of the way down here also. Now just tap done when they're in the position you'd like. Now you'll notice when you pop it up, since we told it to always use the Flex panel, you're going to have to exit out of the Flex panel. And it'll go back to the touch controls. And again, I love the way that this just nestles in between your hands. And as you can see, you should have no problem opening any of these ROMs. But there is one very important thing about Citra. It only likes to use, in my opinion and in what I've seen, it only likes to use decrypted ROMs. So if you are going to be ripping your own ROMs, make sure that they're fully decrypted, and then Citra won't have an issue with it. Now, I'm going to show you real quick how to set your gamepad. It's really easy, and if you've ever done it on another emulator, you should have no problem with this one either. But we'll just real quickly set all of our action buttons Set our control stick. Set our C stick. D-pad. L and R. ZL, ZR. Okay. And then once this is confirmed, you'll never have to do this again unless you change controllers. And I like to leave this panel here on the 3DS emulator just because I really enjoy being prompted for screen brightness and volume control before starting a game. And that's all I have for you guys this time around. In my next video, I'm going to show you the rundown on Drastic, the DS emulator, and how you can get the most out of it on this device as well. And there's a little more tinkering that we can do in that app. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and I can't wait to see you on the next episode of
The Nostalgic Future.